Jack, I think this is going to be third time lucky, fingers crossed, mate, because we've done a couple of interviews. I've not put them out because it didn't happen.
No.
You should have been fighting John Docherty, I don't know, what was that, about 18 months ago?
Yeah.
But you ended up getting appendicitis?
Yeah, my appendix ruptured, and having surgery 2-3 weeks before the fight, so a bit of a shitter really.
And then the next time, I can't remember, we was going to try and get you out on one of our shows, and didn't you damage your hand?
Yeah, so I broke my hand on my dog's head. A cat come into my mum and dad's house and my dog got hold of it, so my attempts at getting the cat off the dog, getting the dog off the cat, I punched him in the head and broke my hand. So yeah, bit of a shit time last year.
So hopefully this is going to be third time lucky, because I think that's perhaps a penultimate fight. I've just been watching you working with Jack Cullen, who fights I think the week after.
The week after, yeah, he fights at the MN the week after on the Conor Ben card.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, it was good preparation for us both, which we're only a week out from each other, get good sparring, good training together.
Yeah, and you've just told me, I can't remember the guy's name, who you've got matched up with. Go on,
I'll have to read it.
But I have seen him before because he came over.
Mohamed Chef Benatchi.
Yeah, I think he's French, is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he fought against Jake Barton. Jake Barton a little bit of a scare, because I think in the second or third round he didn't quite put him down, but he caught him with a big punch.
Yeah.
And his bum landed on the bottom rope and it stops him from going up.
Sprung him up.
Yeah, they gave him a little count though, but he ended up winning the fight. But obviously a dangerous man, mate.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't want to push over anyway. I don't want to be in the ring with people that I can plough through. I want a bit of a wake me up fight before I hopefully get something big later on in the year. There's no point in going and knocking tomato cans.
And that's all. You're not just coming back. You want a proper big fight, because the fight when I first came to interview was going against John Docherty.
Yeah.
Cullen's former foe. Now he's right back up there in that top 10. I think he's 1 or 2 places behind Cullen. You're not afraid if we get this renal stuff and everything goes well on the 8th of April? That's what you want, isn't it?
I want the biggest fights possible. The biggest fight I can get. And I'll have that next. Give me one fight, get me back going, and then I'll take I'll fight anybody put in front of me, I'll fight them.
Mm-hmm. And what's nice about this is we're returning back to your home ground at the Winter Garden. I can't believe I think it's 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years I think it is.
Yeah, and that was and I think it was the last tournament with the prize fighter.
Yeah, it was. It was a box. I boxed. I got beat by Cello Rinder. I beat Nicole the first round, and I got beat by Cello Rinder.
Yeah. I thought you beat Cello.
Yeah, I thought I won it as well. It was a close fight. Couldn't argue.
Well, there's a problem. It's 3 rounds, so
prize fight,
close, isn't it?
So you can argue to blue in the face, but I've got no qualms about it. It is what it is.
Prize fight doesn't mean anything. It does if you win. If you lose, it doesn't matter, does it?
No.
You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's a great fun for the fans, because you get a champion made on the night, and the exposure that you gain from it is brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, really good. Yeah.
But like you say, going back to you though, it's been over 4 years since you boxed as a professional fighter.
Yeah, I think it was February 2018. I boxed Tommy Langford at the MEN.
Was that for the British title?
For the British title, yeah.
I was watching that. I had it on. Was it a pay-per-view show or something?
It was on the Chris Eubank Jr. George Groves undercard.
Yeah, well, because
the World Boxing Super Series.
I put it on pause, and someone knocked at the door, and I think it was about the 4th or 5th round, and I thought he was boxing the fight early on. And then when I come back, it was announced, I missed the rest of the fight, and it announced he'd won. So, what happened?
You know what, I performed really, but I'm not taking nothing away from Tommy Langford. He boxed a great fight, and he won the fight comfortably for me. But I felt really bad. I think the past few fights I've made at middleweight, I've really hurt myself to get to middleweight. I had tonsillitis, my last 3 fights I've had tonsillitis like 2 or 3 weeks out. But maybe in the person I don't like pulling out fights, so I boxed anyway. Probably a bit of a mistake, but like I said, taking away Tommy Langford, he beat me fair and square on the night.
So super middleweight is now perfect for you then, mate?
Yeah, so I'm going to come back. The first fight I'm coming in at 12.6, so it'll be lighter weight, but when it comes to championship weight, I'll get down to super middleweight. So it just gives me that bit of wiggle room, just getting down to, I was doing like
well, what
11, 10, and then I was boiling down even more for the scales. So I'm walking about 12.6, 12.7 now, so I'm at my fight weight, ready to go. So when I come to making championship weight, I've only got like 5-6 pounds to get off. So yeah, I'll do that with ease.
You excited to be back?
I can't wait. Yeah, really excited. It's been a long time coming now. I've been trying to floating about the past 2 years, just trying to get fights and get myself fights, and then knackering myself up. Ben Sides breaking me hand. It's been a bit of a nightmare, to be honest.
What's good about this though is we've got Ricky Hatton doing a guest speaking before, so that all happens and then boxing takes place afterwards. But we've got 2 young Blackpool kids on there.
Yeah.
You've got Tyrone Price, who you know well, and young Jacob Rowe, and they both could be the kids that are looking to take over that place that you and Brian Rhodes.
Blackpool scene, yeah.
Yeah, because really you are the last of that bunch of Blackpool fighters, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I can't say if Brian whether he's retired or not, but I think he has. But you never know with Brian, he might pull one out of the woodwork and another go. But yeah, there's not really any big Blackpool names left. There's a few coming through, like you say, Jake Abraham, Tano and Bone Price.
And you got a kid here as well, haven't you? Dan Catlin.
Dan Catlin, yeah, he's all from Fleetwood, but he's you'd call him a Blackpool lad. Yeah, Dan's doing well. But yeah, it's good to see the Blackpool getting a bit of a high again, and some good shows can be put back on there. Yeah,
well, we're hoping to be a regular back at Winter Garden. I miss the place. I think it's a fantastic venue. Yeah. And I remember just before the prize fight, you and Brian were both headlining down there, and do you know something? The atmosphere was absolutely buzzing. There must be like 3,000 people in there. The balcony was bouncing. It was a top night, mate.
Yeah, they are good nights. Yeah, we always do well with tickets in Blackpool. Everyone comes to show the support. It's a close-knit town, so yeah, everyone jumps on the back and supports their own.
Right, well, hopefully I'll be chatting to you on the, it's been such a long time since I looked at your record. What will it be? Win number 26, well, no, 25?
29 this.
Not 5 or 29.
Yeah, I've lost.
You've only got 3 losses, haven't you?
Yeah, so we'll be win number 26 on the 8th of April.
Right, well, I'll be looking forward to chatting to you then, and hopefully we'll might have an idea of what's going to happen before the end of the year, and maybe those big fights can come.
Yeah, hopefully, soundly.
Jack,
cheers,
mate. Bye.